What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Kenya Moore is a very interesting person to me, all right? And I'm not the biggest specialist on Kenya Moore, but I do know a few things about her. She is a former Miss USA pageant winner, I believe. In that year, in 1993, she won the Miss USA contest. And then she placed in the top 6 of the Miss Universe pageant. Very beautiful young lady at the time. And still very, very beautiful, okay? From Detroit, went to Wayne State University, still sexy as hell, okay? But now, Kenya Moore decided to, again, do her career things. She became a producer for the reality shows, things like that. We all know how that works. So she ends up getting married at 46. Okay, 46. Now, after getting married, she gave birth to her daughter, whose name was Brooklyn. After that, her and Mark Daly, who is an entrepreneur, business owner, they started to have some problems. Okay? And now she's accusing this man of being a deadbeat. He has responded saying that she is violating a court order that required her to inform him of when their child will be appearing on this reality show. Right? And this is just kind of going out of pocket. And she's saying that he doesn't come and see the kid. He's a FaceTime father. He doesn't visit her, the daughter, and all of these different things. And he's a bad parent and all of that. And it's just a messy divorce, right? But I just really want to talk about this because a lot of these ladies who are very beautiful, very successful, like Keke Palmer, what they're trying to do is they're wanting to have a baby or to have some kind of relationship that everybody in the world knows it's not going to work. Okay, we have to be mindful that it's not going to work. A lot of these ladies know that it's not going to work. How is it not going to work? Let me explain what I mean. Okay? Let me explain why it's not going to work. Because when you get there, that's not the guy you really want. That's something that we have to understand. It's not the guy that they expected that they would be dealing with. We don't want to talk about that. We don't want to mention that. But that is actually the truth. They had no idea, right? They have a great idea. It's not going to work. He's a good looking guy. He's the best thing that I can do. But really, I resent this guy. I resent this guy. I cannot stand this guy. He's not really who I wanted. But at the same time, I'm not going to risk at who I am or who I want to be just because he's not who I want him to be. Like, I'm not going to compete for somebody else because Kenya Moore comes first. So once I deal with him, if it doesn't work out, at least I'll have my daughter. That's how they feel. And I really wish so many women would just come out and just say that. Say that. Because then what you want to be able to do is choose a guy on purpose. We're going to be honest. Vivica A. Fox did this, and I'm talking about outside of her prime. A lot of ladies are going to be outside of their prime. And you'll choose a guy that he's not for the most part on your level. Okay? And he's not really what you really are desiring. How long do you expect that's going to happen? And you don't feel like you need to change for the guy either because he's worse than you. Christopher Harvest, affectionately known as 6ix9ine for Vivica A. Fox, was the same thing. He's not a guy she needs to change for. He's a bum, in her opinion. Not calling him that, but I'm pretty sure it's how she felt about the guy. He should be lucky he's dealing with me. And it doesn't matter what he wants. Now, also, you know the guy is not going to be at the level that you need him to be at. You know that. A lot of them know that. But it doesn't matter, guys. It don't matter at all. Then when it doesn't work out, I can easily go out and say, he's a deadbeat. He's not a serious man. He's terrible. He's an awful guy. He don't care about his daughter. Now, it could be the whole situation where, listen, she never even wanted that daughter to even be, she could be even causing trouble. She could even be causing trouble. What do I mean by trouble? It means that, and when I say trouble, she could be in the relationship saying that, hey, you can't come see your daughter. I won't let you see her. Then come out to the public and call the guy a deadbeat. But the reality is you knew that it would not work. You knew that it was not going to work. Everybody knew it's not going to work. And the reason why it's not going to work is because you didn't compete for the kind of man you thought it would work with. So when you get with these guys that you know it's not going to work, everybody knows it's not going to work, then it's his fault. And this is what sisters are doing. Now, we can try to disguise the fact that, he has something here. He has a career. He was somebody. He's not her. I don't care what anybody says. He's not her. He's not on her level. Can we say that? He's not where she is. Kenya Moore waited for 46 years to end up with that. A lot of her opportunities at that point were gone. I'm going to call it like it is. They were gone. They were not there. All right? At all. At all. I don't care how fine you are. At a certain point, it's not going to be too many guys there waiting on you like you think. You're living your life. It's just like me. I can say as a man, you know what? I don't feel like dating right now. Okay, for the most part. But if I'm doing a lot of self-improvement in that time, let's say, for example, I become more wealthy. I can build myself into a better system. Things like that. That can help me tremendously with women. Tremendously in the market. I can come back at 36, can come back at 46. And as long as I have something to offer, that's going to work very good. All right? But that ain't the same case for a lot of ladies. You can't say, you know what, I want to achieve these things for the most part. Now, I think that I want to get married. I'm not saying that she said that specifically, but it's going to happen at 46. And I hate to say this, most of the guys who are really swinging the bat are not there. See, how many LeBron James sorts of players are there that are elite guys? Now, I'm not saying you don't have great players or good players that that you can't find, because you probably do. Jimmy Butler's a great player and was overlooked. So you have women and men like that. But the top of the notch thoroughbreds, your Magic Johnsons, your special guys, your men who can build, all of that at the level that you think they should be on, those guys are gone. Those guys are not sitting there waiting on you. They're just not. I don't know what people think or why you believe that, or if that might be the case. These guys are not waiting on you to get your stuff together. They're not waiting on you to get your life together. They're not waiting on you to get your, for you to come out. They're not waiting on you like that. They're not. So when you get stuck with a guy that ain't who you think he is, and then all of a sudden it's his fault, is it your fault or his fault because you couldn't get nobody better than him? Okay? So guys, it's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again. Another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you do. We're out.